What is a power level and why is it important in Omin Mesa Saga? Well, I'm going to tell you that a power level is a basic stat that combines all of your powers to tell you one number. This number is important to know whether or not you can handle a fight against your opponent. If your numbers are too far apart, most likely one person has a major advantage. Your power level is measured by stats like your overall health, your base energy, your speed or your agility, your attack force with physical abilities, the pounds of resistance that you can hold on your arms, your legs, or your body, including how much energy you can resist. With all of these things combined, your power level can be sensed by your opponent. And with that, they will make a determination on whether or not they are strong enough to fight you. I'm going to be making videos on power levels for each season of my show. But first, I want to make a top 10 list of the characters that will hold those spots for most of the series. I'm leaving out anybody who's not important to the series, people who aren't necessarily seen, or people you don't interact with, so it's really not necessary to know their power levels. This would include most of the Titans. Standing in at number 10, the Pakotos brother, Star. Star is a mysterious character. He is one of 4 brothers, another of which is named Star, and the other 2 are both named Light. When they combine, they create a fusion creature named Starlight. This particular Star brother is the one that Fake Star has taken his name and reputation, because nobody has actually seen this star in quite a long time, but they are very aware of his massive power. And his power stands at 100 billion. Yeah, that's number 10. Star's special abilities, besides fusion techniques with his brothers, also include fusion of different types of energy. What he's doing out there in the universe, no one will know for quite some time. Standing in at number 9, Gororo. Gororo has a power of 100.01 billion, but Gororo's power has been separated into many different parts and spread across the systems. He has been encased in stone, and the only evidence to releasing his power is in a tablet owned by the wildebeest himself. What he is capable of will not be known, but his actual power level is well known. The story of his power was passed down for many generations after he was locked away. It is said that he can steal your power. Standing in at number 8, Makoihei. Makoihei is the Shadow King, the first student of the Shade to learn and master the shadow arts. His power was gained over many years of study with them. He is renowned systems over for his power level of 164 billion. Stepping up to the plate at number 7 is Translumin. That's right, the father of Jake Lumen himself has a power level of 279 billion. Although his power level does not grow much after this, Mr. Translucent, the god of lightning, is well known for not being trained. His power level is gained naturally. Besides being the lightning god, Trans has no special abilities. Number 6 is the interim leader of the South Masons. Tiger Stripes took over the position after Dawn fell into a deep coma. South Masons are well known for having superior power levels, but Tiger himself comes in at 280 billion. While Tiger continues to train, his power level will only slowly rise throughout the series. Tiger and the South Masons are classified under the Supreme Powers, which peak above the King Powers that most of our heroes are placed in. Tiger's special abilities include the ability to wield the Gray Zone sword, as well as extra sensitivity to other people's energy. He is one of the only fighters strong enough to use the energy friction attack. Number 5 is the Element Queen. I'm choosing to include her instead of the entire council because her power is shown on occasion throughout the series. The Element Queen is one of the top 3 deciders of the entire council, and her power level of 444.4 billion is what gives her the ability to control any eucocellular organism. At number 4, after receiving his blessing from the council for training Lumen, Bushido was given control, and his power level rose to 1 trillion. He was given this power to keep order and to handle any task he seeks to complete. Bushido has full control over time itself and a partial control over ice. The Cloak Shaman himself is number 3, Unknown. Although not much is known about this character, including his name yet, one of the Alfreds was able to sense his power, and his power level clocked in at 950 trillion. Unknown is incredibly fast and capable. He was able to hold his own against many fighters and the Alfred gods. His ability to attack and assault back has not been seen yet, and although many people are afraid of him, others just seem to ignore him, hoping that eventually he will just go away. After reaching an extreme amount of power, one Titanian had to leave Titea forever. Kristalla, who is still on her spiritual journey to understand where her power came from, has held steady with a power of 2 quadrillion for many years. It is rumored that Apocoite would have destroyed so many more lives if Kristalla had not stepped in to stop him. Her specialties are mostly brute force, but she is also capable of creating and manipulating fire. She was nicknamed the Burning Rose for destroying so many beautiful things that she once held dear by complete accident. And number 1 on the list will be the South Alfred. Although the other Alfreds are also extremely strong, there was no need to put them on the list. Their powers at the lowest are 920 trillion, but the South Alfred himself can attack with a powerful force of 16 quintillion. The South Alfred's ultimate attack is unrivaled by any being or event in the entire cosmos. After destroying the North Alfred, it is thought that the South Alfred has no rival. Thank you guys for listening. This took a lot of editing and work and a lot of math. And like I said, I left out some people and some characters that didn't seem necessary to be on the list. And this top 10 is mostly just what I thought would be the good top 10 for the whole series. The next ones are going to be like a top 10 during the Titanian season of characters that you actually get to see and you get to understand more what their power levels are. Now, when I say that someone like Star has a power level of 100 billion, that's a combination of all of his stats. He can't actually use an attack that has 100 billion power in it. Like if you can resist 100 billion, you might be able to fight Star anyway. Because using that much would kill him. So his actual energy force or his attack power with his energy or physical force could be half that or less than half. But it's really hard to understand these power levels sometimes. Or it could be a whole lot more, but using it all at once is going to completely drain him. It's not tactical to do something like that. But understanding these levels of other people will help you know why somebody has to fight somebody or why they can't fight somebody and things like that. So stay tuned for the next list, which are probably up if you're watching this months afterwards. I don't know. So yeah, thank you for your time. Goodbye.